Hi minasan, welcome to yet another unboxing video. Today we are doing Kotobukiya's Art Fix J, the Phantom Thief Kid and Conan Edogawa, both in Phantom Thief attire. I am so excited to have these. I'm a little upset that Koto US wasn't willing to stock Kaito Kid, because I actually would have paid extra for their exclusive head, because it looked amazing. But I am just happy to have both of them together. So first we're going to open up Conan, and then we're going to open up Kid. Let's get started on Conan though. So I love that Conan is actually like to scale. So I will probably post on Twitter later. I have the prize figure that kind of has this exact pose. And I was actually worried that they would just look alike, but this Conan is to scale in comparison to his counterpart Kid, and I actually really like that, because the other one is not to scale, and it's obviously a prize figure, so it's not as detail oriented. And don't forget, guys, to always cut the tape, otherwise you're gonna do stupid like I just started. He's covered in a lot of plastic. I don't know what is up with Kotobukiya and their plastic right now. If you were there during the live unboxing, Conan was, both of these boxes were also covered in plastic. Okay, so he's attached at the base to his base. His base is also extremely thin in comparison to others, but I am glad that it is a clock tower. I sort of get it. I get why he's attached to his base, because it's a lot cheaper. But I am just happy. Look at him, that cape, that face. All the details. All the details are gorgeous. Anyway, let us move on to Kid. Alrighty, now we have Kid, the actual, like, scale figure that we're waiting for. He's still, it's gonna be like Conan, though, for the most part. There's not much to unbox here because there's not parts or separate bases. So it's literally just going to be, he comes out of the box and is what you get. I like that, and at the same time I also dislike it, because it means that if I do get this signed, oh no, he's actually separate from his base, so thank God. So it was just Conan. Okay, so because I'm also used to the Pokemon figures where they also have them attached to their base. It's done to make it as cheap as possible to make. And I understand it. I really do. But at the same time, I like being able to not have to bring a figure with the base unless I absolutely have to. So there's his clock tower base. If you were there during the live stream, I was really worried that he wasn't going to have a clock tower base, because everybody was saying that the final base was clear. And I was like, wait, what? How's the final base clear? Why would his final base be clear? This is a gorgeous base. And it plays with the design of what these guys are based off of, which is the clock tower scene. So I don't get why he's covered completely in plastic instead of having certain plastic bits. But, I mean, the good thing is it kept him all neat and clean. Did not mean to have his head just come right off. But obviously, if you bought him through Kotobukiya, which I really wish I could have, but I would have had to buy him through Koto Japan, he would have had another faceplate that you can swap out. Obviously, I don't have it, because Koto US didn't want to stock this lovely figure. They stocked the banana fish figure, and they stocked the Prince of Tennis figures, but they won't stock my Kaito Kid, which somewhat really, really irritates me. So, how does the gun go in his hand? That is a question. There's no instructions with him, so I have no clue how the gun goes in his hand. I will figure that out by the time you guys see these two together in 3, 2, 1. And here they are, together at last. We have our lovely Conan dressed in Kaito Kid regalia. It's wonderful. I love the little details on Conan. I love that he is to scale. I love that his clock tower is actually different than Kaito's clock tower. It's adorable. It's adorable to see how the colors allow them to definitely match, but I also love the fact that they're different. The design is different, and that's always great. Oh, and then we get to Kaito Kid. Oh, look at all that detail work. Oh, and there he is. His face. And that swishing, beautiful cape. So for the gun, guys, this is going to be something I will tell you, be very careful. So the gun does not break into multiple pieces. The gun is one solid piece. His hand does not move so that you can put it in. You literally have to bend his fingers right here. You have to bend these out to push this down in. And you have to be very careful to not break it. You are literally using as much flexibility as the figure has in order to put the gun in his hands. I don't particularly like that. In fact, I think it is stupid, and I don't know why they did it like that instead of having the gun break into two pieces so that I could, like, shove it up from the bottom and then attach from the top. I don't know why. It's Artfix J, so I'm guessing it was just so much easier for them to have one mold instead of two. But anyway, here's how they look. They look gorgeous together. I love the design. I love how they look. I'm still wishing I had gotten the Koto exclusive one, because I would have loved that faceplate plus the cards. But I love how he looks no matter what. It's Kaito Kid, and I wanted Kaito Kid with Conan. So there they are. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Bye.